Hello and welcome to Prêt Radio. Today you're here with me, Eva Hutchin and Paris Scourdwood again. In honour of Empathy Month on the 9th of June, we are going to be answering a couple of questions that they have created for people to empathise with other people. The first question is, I'd like to hear about a story that helped you understand a real life situation.
A story that helped me understand a real life situation was Can You See Me by Livy Scott and Rebecca Westcott, because it shows her point of view from being autistic and that, so it helps you understand the way she's feeling and how she sees everything. So what story helped you understand a real life situation?
A book that helped me understand a real life situation would be Boy Everywhere by A.M. Dazu. And this book is about a boy who lives in Syria and he has to move from his home country to another country. So it shows you how hard it is to be a refugee and all those feelings you have. And these two books we've just recently both read for a diversity project as well that was for promoting lots of diverse books. Okay, next question. Something you hated reading, what was it?
I personally couldn't get into the book, so I didn't really enjoy it. It was The Infinite by Patience Agbabi. I mean, it could be a good book it probably is a good book to others, but I just didn't really get into it and want to continue reading it, so I kind of stopped halfway. What is something you hated reading?
Well, I wouldn't use the word hate because it's quite strong, but The Explorer by Catherine Rundle, and I know she's a brilliant author, but the same thing is I just couldn't get into it, and it was an interesting book, but maybe I was wanting to read other books at the time, I don't know. But yeah, that is the book I didn't quite enjoy reading as much. The final question is, what is something you loved reading?
A book that I loved reading was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. It was just a good book because of the plot twist and all that, and how it's just such wanting to make you want to read and continue it without putting it down. What's something you loved reading?
Okay, this is my all-time favourite book, Between the Lines by Samantha Van Leer and Jodi Picoult. Now, Jodi Picoult is a very famous author and she's wrote many books, but her daughter, Samantha, had this idea in class one day and then she called her, I'm pretty sure, partway through. It's in the book as well, it explains that. But yeah, so she wrote that with her daughter. I just think it's an amazing book. It seems to have a lot of different things in it as well, like love, plot twists, all that kind of stuff, and normal teenage life. So yeah, that is my favourite book. Now, thanks for listening and tune in for next time.